Just a Kiss, Chapter 14. A Miraculous Ladybug Fanfiction written and narrated by Mira Rose. If you haven't already, don't forget to check out the other 13 chapters of this story. You can find a link to them in the description box below, and while you're at it, hit the subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like, and leave a comment. If you don't know what to comment, put "This was gorgeous." If you don't know how to spell gorgeous, that's fine. Give it your best shot. I'm gonna laugh at a lot of you. Not gonna lie, it's a very hard word to spell. Anyway, please enjoy Just a Kiss, Chapter 14. Chloe Bourgeois. Chloe clicked through the mood boards Nathaniel prepared for her. Instead of her going to him with ideas, she gave him all creative freedom. Stuff like that made him go bonkers and into a frenzy, and it was just the distraction she needed right now. Still, before this, she'd been about bougie brands and boho aesthetic. Trips to Bali and Greece fit right in on her feed, but now? Sure, those things were still appropriate for an 18-year-old girl, but what Nate swatched out for her? These were Tudor-style homes and dark academia, sweater vests and collared shirts and lip gloss, natural makeup and wavy hair styled with dark flooring and wooden staircases. This was gorgeous. This was gorgeous in the way she wanted to become, despite never considering it before in her life. Something about it was so familiar, so... Oh. That's what it is. This was Nathaniel's aesthetic. Watercolors and dusty books and shelves with a ladder on wheels attached. He hadn't picked this out for her brand. He'd picked this because it was his taste. Her heart sinking, Chloe sat thinking long and hard. Was it worth it? Was it worth it to shift from nerdy Harry Potter aesthetics for a high school crush? Please. She was better than that. She could do so much more with... The mood board stared her down, burning its gaze into her even when she hadn't given it the attention it deserved. Glasses, huh? 3 years ago she would have scoffed and punched Nate if he tried to get her to wear some. But now? Now she would. For him, she would. "So, what do you think?" Nathaniel asked, his voice cracking over FaceTime. Even with the pixelation, his excitement shone through. "Grab me a cardigan and call me Taylor Swift," she sighed. "I'm all for it." Yes! Yes! He punched his fist into the air like a dork, and Chloe did her best to scowl at the cute gesture. She had to stay on brand with their hot-cold relationship, after all. But if you think I'll wear a sweater vest, you're ridiculous. I take it that capes are off the table too then, huh? Utterly ridiculous. They both laughed heartily, knowing the other's humor and teasing the other like an old friend would. Any thoughts about who you're doing that brand deal with? I've been in contact with them, actually. Oh? And I wasn't CC'd? Don't sweat it, Tomato Head. It was to inform the brand I'm switching aesthetics. What did they say? Depends on my debut video. Debut video? You know, kind of like what Alicia Marie did after she had a mental breakdown and noped out of YouTube for a while before coming back. I literally have no idea who that is. She shrugged. Don't worry about it. You really aren't a retro Palm Springs vibe kind of guy. Hey now, I can appreciate a facial. Only because I buy them for you. Chloe bit her lip as he laughed. Don't let the feels win. Don't let the feels win. You're one of the most desirable Instagram influencers in the world, and that includes Victoria's Secret Angels. This is your digital media manager. Technically, you employ him. Of course, her team was bigger than just him, but they offloaded the vlog editing, and there was no need to have anyone besides him to film her, both for tradition's and convenience's sake. Even so, she knew they wouldn't have grown like this without him. They'd both switched to online education once they'd grown too much and time was of the essence. Chloe? Nathaniel's voice brought her back to the conversation. Yeah. Wait, really? I didn't think you'd say yes. His grin flashed white on the screen. Well, I'm glad you're open to reason. What did she just agree to? I mean, there are more details to work out, she said slowly, too proud to ask what it was she accidentally signed up for. Well, no matter what, it'd be a minimum of a 3-bedroom. You know, 1 room for us each and then an office. Chloe blinked 3 times, not daring to speak her mind. Had she just agreed to live with him? In another city? In another country? Oh, this meant trouble. A grand piano. It was the only thing she could think of. Huh? A grand piano. I won't move in unless we have a grand piano, and not on the ground floor either. Okay, I'll, let our realtor know. Great. That should buy her some time. I didn't realize you played. She didn't, at least not since she was 6, but that was besides the point. Well, you know, gotta have a way to unwind after a long day in a new city, she fibbed. Whatever you say. He laughed. I'll make sure the new place is near a spa, too, okay? She nodded wordlessly and hung up, knowing he wouldn't take the gesture personally. She was, at the end of the day, considered a rude person, even to him. At least that stain came in handy for moments like these. Groaning, Chloe laid back on her couch and stared at the ceiling. Living together. Living together with her crush. Living together as a consequence of trying to leave the country of where her crush was. What were the chances it played out this way? Oh, she needed to break this off now, but her pride wouldn't let her tell him she made a mistake. Chloe opened her DMs, fully intending to spend her evening with a famous stranger. It always helped her forget her trapping feelings, even for just a night. Yeah, time to go out for a night. Who knows? She might even get kissed. Thank you so much for listening. Chapter 15 is on the way. If you haven't already, don't forget to not only subscribe to the channel, but leave a like and a comment in the comments section. If you don't know what to comment, put Chloe might get kissed. I will catch you in the next one. Bye!